All right, we're live. Let's start with the intro and then we'll get started. Start with and get started. Hello, welcome back. How are you all doing? Share this out. What's up, Sunil? Share this out as many times as you can. I appreciate it. Good afternoon, Tina. Let's see if we can get some people in here today. It's been kind of slow on Facebook lately, but hey, the sun shines on a dog's ass sometimes, right? Once in a while. Got my do not disturb on. Good day. Hello, Diana. Good to see you again. Welcome back. How have you been? Happy Monday, Chaffee. Round 2 on Facebook. Oh, I didn't put that followers in there. There we go. Welcome, everybody. Please share this out. Hit that like button or heart button, whichever one you want to hit. Tap it if it lets you. Should let you tap it over and over again. Although sometimes they block you for, or you ground you from doing it. I don't know why they do that. Shit, they created the buttons. Oh, it's kind of nice today. It's a little muggy, but it's not scalding hot. Did you want a reading, Sunil? Is that what you're saying? Help? You're asking help? What's up, Thomas? Thank you for the highlight. Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening, good morning. I gotta go through that every time because some people, well, it's morning here, it's nighttime here. Okay. Good, whatever it is for you. Afternoon for me right now. You been riding that bike you got for a good price, Thomas? The chickens are integrated, so or integrating. There's already been a couple fights. The old girls don't like the rooster. Guess he's a threat to them. They're just really territorial. Chickens are a trip. They're nothing like I expected, like as far as their savageness. Nice. Wrote the story yesterday. But everybody else seems to be getting along except the roosters and the Brahmas and the gem, the lavender. She was pecking at everybody's neck.
All the bronze necks, yeah.
What is picking up?
I
Why
know,
was she
yeah,
doing that?
I have
Maybe that's who's doing it. Because the Brahmins, I get that like neck that's like it's not neck. They're not neck feathers are gone, but they're kind of matted down. Where is everybody on Facebook? I ask. It's been a while. Usually I jump in here and get 20 to 30 people. That's been a while though. Still sick. We'll get better soon, Diana. Hello, Corinne. Corinne from Michigan. Welcome. Roger said puffing away somewhere. I forgot to do that before I started the live stream. I was going to do that, but I got excited in a hurry and forgot. It's just been weird, quiet. Yeah, it's been quiet like the last, and it's gotten like progressively lower or regressively over the past couple of years. But I don't know what is it I'm doing. What is it I need to do different? I'm trying to figure that out. Working on it. Yeah, people could be puffing away. This is a cannabis nation now. Dance. Shit. I need a couple in me first before I start dancing. Sing. I can sing. I can sing my readings. What's up, Sunil? Choking your Marley ball. Nice. I know there's got to be plenty of other chokers out there that can relate to that at least. Show the stream some love. Like the rest of you, there are people that are in here right now. I would just like to see like 30 people average. I don't need 100. It'd be nice. Hello, Tracy. Haven't been online. It's been busy. I kind of figured that's where everybody has been. We've got graduations going on right now. People are going on trips and vacations. People are hiding from their kids because it's summertime. Oh, remember that? They're like, it's summertime, yay. We're like, no. Layla, thank you for the $11.11. So you are getting a reading. So let's see, wait for it to get back in. And we'll give a reading. If anybody else wants a reading, you just have to go to my link tree down here at the bottom of the screen, type that into your browser. Highest good, highest good. All right. It's good to see you, Layla. Layla, it's been a minute. All right, this one's for Layla. As I said before, you want a reading, you just have to do what just Layla did. It's $10 for readings. She left a little more. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love the 1111. You're liking threads? I kind of like it too. I haven't really gone in there too much, but I do have an account there. When I was doing a lot of reels and videos, like the short videos, I was posting a lot in there. I've got like follow Eric Clapton and Dave Mustaine and a lot of musicians on there. Some of y'all don't know who Dave Mustaine is, but he's the singer and the leader of Megadeth. He used to be in Metallica when they first started. He wrote a lot of their songs. All right, Layla, you got the Eagle, the medicine shield first. That's just protecting your energy from any unwanted energy or person. Just keep yourself protected. If you have plans, don't speak of them out loud to most people, because I feel like once you do that, people get jealous. They don't even mean to do it, but they get jealous and envious. Just keep your plans to yourself right now. A lot of this has to do with your creativity. So maybe inventing something or starting something new. The air card is just about the creative flow within you and around you. Seek inspiration. Seek, that. Be inspired. That's a really important thing for all of us in life. And this is what brings you to your happiness and to the abundance you're looking for. With the South card, that's abundance. That's the abundance card. It's about bringing things in. Yeah, summer activities. Yep, you're probably right. I think it was like this last year, wasn't it? Around the same time, it got slow. And then your last card that Norma pulled for you was we're doing the herbal astrology cards. You got Tulsi. That's the herb that you got. Number 19. Yep, again, abundance, wealth, money coming in for you. Or maybe not just money. It might be more than that. Creativity, inspiration. Thank you again, Layla. Yeah, it gets slow like once a year where it gets really slow, like scarily slow. God, pay my bills. It always seems to work out. Houses to this point, knock on wood. Hello, Roxanne. Welcome back. No matter how much water I drink, I just get dehydrated. You're very welcome, Layla. Thank you. Hope that made some sense. Or hello, Narina. Got one on YouTube. Nice. Narina, that sounds familiar. Do I know you, Narina? No, maybe it's not Narina. I know of somebody she's a psychic too. I don't know if she does it anymore, but no, that's Larina. Never mind. Hey, welcome. Yeah, do you know how to how we do the readings here? So you just have to see that link tree down at the bottom. That's my link tree. Type that into your browser, and live readings are only $10 for like a general reading or if you have a specific question. So if you go to my link tree, type that in your browser, it'll take you right to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Thank you, Tina. Tina has helped us out a lot in the slow times and in the times when things were good. And Tina's kind of partly the reason I have savings or had savings. So I could buy the tires. So let's see here. So thank you again, Tina. What's up?
She says, I have a decision.
Oh, wait. All right, let's see. Let us see. We're going to the Rider-Waite deck. Yes, and thank you, Kathy, for dropping the link. Cappy's another huge support. Thomas always comes in here when he can and shares. I appreciate everybody, anybody that's helping, but I feel like say the names of the people that do really help us a lot. Oh, you meant what instead of wait? It works both ways. It's either word. All right. Well, I mean, it looks like you know, I can see where you're kind of hesitant right now. You got the 10 of Cups, which is a family card. I don't know if this has to do with family or helping the family. But that's what this card is. It's like that's what the vision was to begin with. Everybody happy, everybody, you know, for the most part, feeling secure, feeling steady. And you got the Two of Swords, and there's where that, in a way, this is like you kind of blocking or holding things up, being more patient, waiting. But it also has to do with sometimes just going through with blind faith on your feelings, on what you feel like you should do. Sometimes we take that risk. Sometimes we wait on it. I do feel like, yeah, it's something you know, as far as the cards are saying, it's something you can follow through on. I mean, it's up to you. But you got the King of Pentacles, which means it's going to bring success. It's going to be successful if you follow through with it. Take that risk. You know, it's all about taking those risks. That's how you get anywhere in life. Let's see what your herbal astrology card is. Ooh, number 42, the Amanita muscaria. I feel like this is going to help a lot of people, whatever this is. You're helping out big time. Of course you are. You're a big help. But the Amanita muscaria, that's kind of funny because you've sent us the Amanita gummies. No, they didn't have anything in them. They're just gummies. But this is just being a conduit. Like you're connecting with spirit, with your higher self, and your higher self is pushing you forward. So trust what you've created or what your vision is. What do you mean? What do you mean? Stay or still I go. Yeah, who's that? Should I stay or should I go now? Yeah, that song. Hope that helped, Tina. Thank you again. Yeah, except don't expect me to be one of those admins that like is always approving people because I don't know. There's two admins and the one I'm in, it's a pretty big one. I mean, it's only like 12,000 or something like that. But there's so many posts that I have to go through to approve or decline. I'm buried. I'm buried in them. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if you want me to be an admin. Help you out. You're welcome. I hope that made sense. All right, cool. Because it's backed up on that. New Earth Ascending Soul. Oh my God. Even on the Inner Zen Essentials, that one's like, and that's the one I created. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who sang that song. I should know this one. It wasn't the Knack. You gotta Google it. Google it, Kathy. I can't Google it because I'm on my phone. I'll interrupt the live stream. Tracy Lowe, thank you for the $15. You are up next. Thank you very much. Was it The Flash? I've never heard of The Flash. Well, I mean, obviously I have. The Flash, huh? Good song. I'm thinking you have to Google it. Google it and see if you don't mind. You don't have to, but it's called Should I Stay or Should I Go, though. Should I stay? I love that. The chorus. It's a good little ditty. Is it Monday? It is, huh? It's only Monday. Monday, Monday. La, la, la. The Clash. It is the Clash. Oh shit. See, my music trivia isn't that off. I've jumped the shark when it comes to new music, though. I have no idea. Yeah, the Clash. Everybody saying the Clash. That's what I said first. Clash is good. They've got some really good songs. I think they sing "My Sharona," or is that the Cars? I think it's the Clash. They had a lot of hits in the '80s. All right, Tracy, where are you? Is that the Car? That's the Clash. That's the Clash, Kathy. New job advice or general? Okay. Yeah, Rockin' the Casbah was I think was the Clash. Who knows? Like, Cars have a lot of hits. Roger's in there answering. That was, that video, Rockin' the Casbah, was one of the first videos I saw on MTV. London Calling. Okay. It's amazing that one's like stuck in my head. That Rockin' the Casbah, and then Men at Work. Land Down Under was one, and then Michael Jackson was Beat It. It was the first three videos I remember watching. God, I was like 5 or 6 when MTV first came on the scene. Yeah, it was a good video. All right, so work. Yeah, just keep it balanced. You're the star. Like, that's why you got the job. You got the Ace of Cups, and they want you for your creativity, for your ingenuity. That's why you got hired, because you have the experience they're looking for. And they didn't want to just hire anybody. It's something that takes some expertise. So this is how they're looking at it right now. Yeah, it's a little rough right now. Feels like a little bit of a struggle trying to kind of find your legs, find your place there. But I feel like you're bringing balance. This is probably one of the most balanced jobs you've had. But you've got the Eight of Wands, which see how they're all pointing down. Just kind of denotes struggle or, kind of grinding it out. But then you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is about balance. Is about, being able to give and receive when you need to. Either way. So I see the job. It looks like just keep going, keep learning the environment, and you'll be great. You're going to shine there. Then you got Kava Kava, which is community. I think, yeah, it's just getting to know your coworkers. You want to keep it for the most part, professional. Don't get into any quabbles or, office gossip or anything like that, or workplace gossip. But yeah, you're just learning. You're getting to know the ropes of this certain place that you're working for. So no, don't be discouraged if things are kind of seem like a struggle right now, or you feel like you don't belong. You belong. You're there for a reason. Oh, that was a great song too. That was Dire Straits. Dire Straits is cool because Metallica, I guess, met this. His name's Mark Knopfler.
He's the guitar player. He used to play with no shoes, and he finger picks an electric guitar. He's kind of a weird one. And Metallica finally met him. They were out somewhere. I don't know when they met him. And they're like, "Hey, man, we're Metallica. We love you." And he's like, "Who's Metallica?" That's awesome. That's legendary right there. A dude that doesn't know who Metallica is. But he, like I said, he's probably one of those guys that kind of keeps to himself and plays guitar constantly. Yeah, Money for Nothing. How about Sultans of Swing? Or The Walk of Life? Do the Walk of Life. It's a good one. Or The Sultans of Swing is a good one, too. And thank you, Tracy. I hope that made some sense. Helps you out a little bit. You're the bane of your existence right there. Ginger's lovable. They're both lovable, but Ginger's sweeter. She's more precise. Where, yeah, Ava's just like crashes in on everything. You served Steven Tyler ice cream when you worked at Friendly's? I had no clue who he was. I mean, he's an ugly mug. But my sister, nobody wanted to serve him. It was a family. It was a husband and wife, and this was in Salt Lake. But she was a server at Tony Roma's. Remember Tony Roma's? And everybody was like trying to avoid the table because they're like, it's 3 people. They're ordering soup. They're like, they look kind of raggedy. The dude's got ripped up jeans. Well, it turned out Brandy knows who Eddie Van Halen is, and she knows who Valerie Bertinelli is. So they were the ones that were there, and they just wanted the soup, and they ended up tipping her like $50. But the other servers were trying to like avoid that table. She's like, "Shit, I'll take it. I know exactly who that is." Got an autograph for my dad because Eddie Van Halen was one of my dad's favorite. Stray Cats are good. Yeah, that dude's a great guitar player. That whole band's good. Brian Setzer Orchestra, he's in that band too, or that was his band. Yeah, he does some awesome shit on the guitar. Those are like guitar virtuosos. I wish I could have met Stevie Ray Vaughan, or at least saw him live in person. My dad had tickets to a Park West. It's in by Park City. It was like an outside concert. He had tickets, and he was on that certain tour. And the venue they were leaving, they were meant to come. They were coming to Park City, and that's where when he died. I met CC DeVille from Poison. I don't know if you guys know who Poison is. We met we didn't really meet him, but we were around a lot of people that knew people or playing in a band. You kind of get to know some of these bigger events.
Gary Coleman.
Oh yeah, Norma met Gary Coleman. She served him at Denny's.
These. Everyone was avoiding him.
Everybody was avoiding him, and he ended up giving her a good tip. And they pissed because he wanted half of something.
Well, no, okay, what it was is they said he's too difficult because he wanted like the regular meal, but he wanted a little small.
Yeah.
So you just tell him whatever. You bring it out or something.
Take it for yourself and eat the rest of it. Shit.
Whatever. And then,
you know how that is with servers, man. If there's free food, they're on it.
It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Who else did I meet? I met George Lynch from Docking. I don't know. I met a few people. The drummer from Ricky Rocket. That's what his name is. Ricky Rackman. No. Not Ricky Rackman. Ricky Rocket. Yeah, he's a good drummer. I was once on a plane with the actor William. What's his last name? He was in like those '80s like sitcoms. think he played Kennedy in one of like a miniseries. William Devane. I'm trying to think of who else I've met. I think that's it. I had a signed pic from George Lynch, and my brother flushed it down the toilet because he was mad at me. My little brother. Little shit. I miss the concert days. I kind of don't because when you're in general admission, that shit's. I couldn't do that now. Everybody's like all together. It's the first time I ever smelled skunk bud. I'm like, ooh, what is that? It smells like a skunk in here. I look behind me, somebody's smoking a big old doobie. That was at a concert. Was that Slaughter? It was a Slaughter concert. One of my friends, I think, White Lion, came to their birthday party because they were related to him. I think it was the whole band though. They played at their birthday party. I know, $1,200 for a concert ticket now. I know, it's crazy. And they could still charge $15, $20, and make decent, really good money. Yeah, when I used to go to concerts, they were like $15 to $25. It is sad because only rich people get to watch concerts now. Like 21 Pilots, they're pretty good. They're kind of a newer band. They sing, what's that song they sing? Trying to think of the chorus right now. I wish, wait. But I could turn back time. Yeah, we had the good old days. Whitesnake was good. My dad saw them in concert with ZZ Top. I think it was ZZ Top and Van Halen and Whitesnake. He said ZZ Top was kind of boring to watch because they just stayed in the same place and then turned every once in a while and turned their guitars every once in a while. But I'd still love to see, would have loved to see ZZ Top, the original band. That guy's another guitar virtuoso. What's up? Kiss. I like Kiss, but Gene Simmons especially is an asshole. Yeah, you hear concerts most every night, Roger. Bands, the mariachi bands. I remember when we were there, they'd crank that shit up. We hear in Mexico. One of them that we heard was like really good. They played a lot of really good songs, like played Carlos Santana too, but most of them are like, and not that I don't like that music, I do, but it gets annoying when it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Meatloaf. That's Norma loves Meatloaf. I don't know why, but I never got into Meatloaf. I would do anything, oh no, but I won't do that. That was his movies, like when he did those little movies, those were funny. Remember him on The Apprentice, Trump's Apprentice? He was on there. I remember Gary Busey on Apprentice. That guy's nuts. Good actor, though. Hip hop band Snap. I don't even think I've ever heard of them. What's up, Christy? Gonna have to go to no one come back in. There we go. My internet, I need to call them and change the phone lines. We have Verizon and T-Mobile I think we're using T-Mobile for the internet right now. Back in the early 20s. And Kiss, that like my favorite Kiss song, and I saw Kiss in concert, and it was good. Like they had a big, what was it they had behind them? They had like a Statue of Liberty. Is that the one, the Statue of Liberty? I saw two that had like that, either a statue at the end, statue, you know how she holds up the torch? Well, it fell off and it was like a skull's hand, like flipping you off, and the face fell off and it was like a skull face. That is one of the best concerts I've ever seen put on though, from Kiss. Like as far as theatrics, showmanship, yeah. Verizon's been weird. Yeah, I'm on T-Mobile right now. We need to go back to Verizon because it keeps clipping out. Like on TikTok, it was doing that, which was funny because it wasn't showing me that I had a bad signal. And it works on the computer fine, yeah. No, it freezes up a little here and there. It glitches up a little bit. I mean, can I really complain? We're out in the middle of nowhere. We're right next, but we are pretty close to a tower, cell phone tower. They're like making their 5G towers like pine trees, and but they made one like a cactus, like a saguaro cactus.
So ridiculous.
Saw Reba 3 times. Oh, I'll bet you she's good. Yeah, I'll bet you she has a good, because she's been around a long time. Those bands that make it really big, they can afford like all the equipment. I'll bet you she was really good. You like the salt and pepper? Arizona is teaching us a lot of lessons, but we love it. Yeah, we still love it. It's doing good. Today is a good day. The sun's covered, so it's not 98 degrees or more. We saw 2 violent fights between rock bands one night. We always got along with the rock bands. When I was 16 in Battle of the Bands, yeah, there was like a rivalry. We didn't even know who each other played, but yeah, they do get in fights sometimes. All the bands we played with, other than there was a shithead band one time, it was like a big, supposed to be kind of like the music version of, what's that festival they have in Park City, the film festival? Ooh, Lynyrd Skynyrd would be awesome to see. They have like 10 guitar players, but they would be awesome to see. The Allman Brothers would be another one. I would like to see Blackberry Smoke. They're a new band. Check them out. Christy. Is it Christy or Krista? They got the E at the end. I know you've been around for a while. Clint Black would be cool. Garth Brooks is weird as hell. All that money's went to his head. The successes went to his head. Axl Rose and Sebastian Bach. He's having trouble with Skid Row right now. They're talking shit back and forth to each other because nobody wants Sebastian Bach back in their band because they're like, he's such a poser. Like, when these government mandates came out and shit, he was like, yeah, do what you're told. And that bugged me about rock and roll because I grew up believing that rock and roll was, rebellious, like being a rebel, like fucking the system, And some of them were. Like, I didn't expect Eric Clapton to be one of those guys because I always thought he was like career guy. But no, he stepped up and said shit. So did Van Morrison. But I saw a lot of bands that some of them I kind of liked, but I figured they were a little bit tougher than that. Some of the bands I'm just like, what a bunch of wussies. Like that takes the whole balls out of rock and roll when you do that, Motley Crue, Axl Rose. Sounds like Axl Rose got in a fight with everybody. I was just talking about BTO the other day. I think 3 of those guys were LDS, Mormon. I think that a lot of them are from Oregon or Washington. I think that's the same band I'm thinking of. Bachman Turner Overdrive. My dad saw them too. That's who he saw with ZZ Top. He'd come home and come home from the concert, and then he'd buy an album the next day and say, check these guys out. So the first time I heard Whitesnake was the one that has, in the still of the night, I hear a wolfhound honeys creeping around my door. So the song, Still of the Night. So he bought that album, and I'm talking album, like play it on a turntable. Nothing like that. That's why they're getting popular again. Almost like you're in the same room with them. Slash was taunting. He's a wild man. That dude's wild as hell. He's already had like open heart surgery and shit because he did so much cocaine. It's debaucherous down in LA though. If you're in that band scene, you know what? The Velvet Revolver was really good, but that was a short-lived thing because Scotty Weiland died or killed himself, basically overdosed. Still haven't seen Ozzy. I don't know if I'd want to see him now, but he's pretty old. But who else is it that I didn't get to see? If you guys could see one band that you never got to see, or if you could see them, who would it be? I think it would be like Led Zeppelin for me or Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix didn't like Led Zeppelin because he said they stole people's music without giving him credit. Saw Alice Cooper too. He lives in Arizona. Alice Cooper. I think he lives in Scottsdale. Janis Joplin would be a good one, yep. I once saw the Rolling Stones on TV one time. REO. We were talking about REO earlier. But we were watching them. They were done with the song, and the curtain went out from behind them, like it blew up. And I saw a whole other band back there playing their music for them. They were like lip syncing and pretending to play their instruments. I know they're like 100 now, but that kind of just, put a bad taste in my mouth over Rolling Stones. Not that I don't still listen to them. Sympathy for the Devil, Can You Hear Me Knocking? Those are great songs. Boston would be a cool one to see. Kansas would be a cool one to see. No More Boston, at least original, because I think the singer killed himself and left a suicide note saying, I've given all that I can. I can't give anymore. Dramatic ass creatives. I would like to see Van Halen. I never got to see them anymore, or either. Van Halen with David Lee Roth. I like Sammy Hagar, but he's another one that was a big wussy in that a couple of years ago. Spreading propaganda. Yeah, Boston's just, so is Kansas. They're just phenomenal. They are the original progressive rock. Ransom Olds. Ah. What's that? Oh, the dog's taking over the floor. I haven't heard the chickens squeal too loudly. That's good. I'm scared. Quit being scared. You're just going to bring it on. It's like putting them out in general population in prison. All right, you're all going to G-Pop. Don't kill each other. I didn't know that's where REO Speedwagon got their name. I'd love to see Pink Floyd, original Pink Floyd. All of them together, not hating each other. Maybe if they hated each other back then, but they were famous enough or popular enough that they stuck together. Joe Walsh is another one I'd love to see. I'd still watch him. He's still got his chops. There's a lot of bands I'd love to still see, but can't afford it anymore. Yeah, back in the day, that was like for a teenager, you could just save $20 and go buy, or $40 and go buy a ticket. I remember buying, I think it was to Slaughter. I took a girl to Slaughter. I can't even remember her name. I don't know, I think I was like 15. You can't remember all that you've been to when you used to drink, people would just take you. Yeah, well, the thing is I've got a cracked screen right there, so I just read it as take. I didn't see the, I know, I hate that. You're typing something in, especially when you don't check it and you just push send.
Or you push that out. Right.
Joe Bonamassa would be an awesome concert too, yeah. Or Billy Strings. Y'all like Billy Strings? He'd be good too. He's bluegrass, but he's more like psychedelic bluegrass. Got a little rock in him too. Beth Hart, I've never. Oh, you talking about Hart from Heart, right? That would also be Heart when they were like in their heyday. Would be awesome to see. I think about it. I've been to quite a few concerts. Yeah, Norma hasn't been to the concerts. You haven't been to any, huh? Mama Cass, yeah. Aretha Franklin, that would be good back in like the 60s and 70s. Or some, let's go real deep on blues. Let's go Muddy Waters or what else would be good? Albert King. I could go on forever with names of bands that I never got to see live. I mean, I saw a lot of them live, but it was on TV live. I'd love to go to Austin City Limits. Thank you, Tanya. The $15 cash app. Awesome. Did you want a general reading, or are we going to do you have a specific question? Heart would be, yeah, they'd be awesome. Stevie Nicks, or I mean, not Stevie Nicks, but Fleetwood Mac, I'm really burnt out on them. Not that I can't help but sing along when they're on the radio, but Donny Osmond, I know who that is. My Cash App is at Psychic Shaman 333, or actually dollar symbol, the Cash App symbol, Psychic Shaman 333. Want to know what is best for me to buy, a condo or a single family home? Oh, that's a lot of pressure. I'm not going to pull any cards. We're going to channel this one. Not that we don't channel all of them, but I feel like there's kind of trade-offs. Like there's pros and cons to both of them. I feel like a condo would be best because you can find a condo but it's like stairs, right? You're climbing a lot of stairs. I actually see a single family home, but it's up to you. John Belushi, yeah, he's awesome. I feel like a single family home would probably meet your needs better if you just kind of found something small, something quaint, something you're comfortable in. Hey, you got to even look at like some of these tiny houses. Some of these tiny houses aren't that tiny. They're just under the, you know. I feel like you do better in a single family home, but that's up to you. That's what keeps coming up. It just seems like something you would have a better time in. And you got the Rose sending love. I'm gonna pull that card for you. All about love. Get what you love. You'll feel it when you're looking. You'll know. And I feel like it is going to be a single family home. That keeps coming up. Like that keeps getting repeated in my head. Hello, line. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Tanya sent another $10. Thank you, Tanya. All right, what are we looking at this time? You can get a general now. Yep. Oh, my pleasure is mine, Line. Thank you for being here. Too many rules. Yeah, I just feel like she'd be better off. Yeah. The condo just seems a little bit too cramped up against each other. Just feel like you can breathe better in a single family home. But my sister did have a condo and it was really nice. Like they were on the top floor, which was nice because they didn't, it was right next to a graveyard. Thank you, Krista, for the $25. Damn, $25 cash app. Awesome. Thank you. You will be next after Tanya. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Krista, for the $25. I appreciate that. You'll be right after Tanya. Trust me, it's going to help big time. We're behind right now. I mean, we've got some backup and not much. We don't want to spend that. It's for emergencies only. Anyway, flute card first. That's the expression card. Being yourself. You're living your journey now. Not that you weren't before, but the flute card is telling you to express yourself. I feel like you've been a lot more expressive. That doesn't mean, I mean, it does sometimes mean speak up when you need to. Don't leave it things left unsaid. If you feel like you need to speak up, you should. This is more like expression of yourself, you know, whether it be through art or speaking or writing, whatever that is for you. I feel like you're getting back into that part of yourself, that creative side. You got the insects. When you feel like you have no support around you, understand the insects symbolize that support that we don't pay attention to that is working for us. So this card represents patience, represents having that help out of nowhere, like when you need it, it just comes. And this is part of your journey. So it might be just this new part of your journey is can be a little nerve wracking, but you're doing it. Know that this is part of your journey. Don't be afraid of it. And then you pulled number 45, Mandrake, sensuality, getting in touch more with your feminine side. It's living in that feminine side of things. Love and sensuality. Yeah, there must be something coming. Yeah, it's really about following your path and doing it the way you want to do it. All right, Christy. It's Krista or Christy? Krista, I think. Right? But it is Christy. Yeah, you got sensuality and love. It is interesting. Might be more to it than I said. I think it's just living your life the way you want to. I think that's you're finally, not that you weren't before, but really stepping into and fulfilling your dreams. All right, Christy, you are next. So what's did you have a question or we're just doing a spirit message? Christy, all right, got it. Water. Son, don't you come out today. I know you're gonna be coming out plenty in the next couple of days. Tomorrow is gonna be hot. General. Okay. know you're not supposed to be down there, dog, don't you? She just looks at you like with this dumb look, like, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't understand you. I'm just going to continue to lay here. Your ears, but I'll flop you today, too. Oh, Roger popped on. All right, Christy. Doing some self-work. There's some expression coming up in yours, too. Expressing yourself. You got the Earth card, which always usually means grounding. Looking to nature for, I feel like this is in the past. This is in the past position, so something you might have been doing already. But the Earth card is about nurturing yourself, self-love. And a good way to do that is maybe taking a walk in nature or just connecting with nature, period. You got the Water card next. This is about expression as well, like the Flute card, but this is more about being adaptable. And this is right now. This is in the present situation or present time. This is being able to express, and also being fluid, being able to move with the changes, to roll with the changes. These changes that are happening in your life and that are going to be happening are meant to be. So embrace them. And you got the offerings card, the wealth card. You got that wealth coming in because you are a giver. That's coming back. Just don't be weird about receiving. Give plenty. Don't be weird about receiving. That's how it works. You put stuff out there, you put things out there, energy, whatever that is, it comes back. Sometimes it comes back a lot more powerful than you put it out there. And then you got, ooh, I love this card. Yeah, being in that flow. The Water card, the number 51, Dragon's Blood. Dragon's Blood. Anima Mundi. That's the flow. That's the life force that we all live in. So staying connected to that flow. It's not time to resist right now. It's time to accept and move forward. And in a sense, go with the flow. I'll thank you, Line, for the 20 stars. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the love. Sweet. Yeah, you've created some good karma for yourself, Christy. All right, I think we're about to sign off. It's almost been an hour, so we've got to go check on the chickens. And I don't know what we're going to do with these dogs. They need to go somewhere. Go play somewhere. They could really know how to take up a trailer space. But anyway, thank you all. Thank you all that were here, all that paid for readings. Anybody that paid for a reading, your name is going into a contest for a chance to win a 20-minute session, which we will announce next month. So thank you all for being here. Much love. Have a great evening, great Monday, great week. We'll be on soon. We'll be on probably tomorrow too. Anyway, we'll see you all soon. Have a good one. Much love.